What is the second cause of calamities, tragedies, and losses? Are you ready? Carelessness. As simple as this sounds, don't assume you think you know what I'm saying. Just pay attention. Carelessness. Hebrews 2 and verse 3. Hebrews chapter 2 and verse 3. Let's read together. Ready? 1 to read, please. How shall we escape if we neglect so great salvation? Hold on. How shall we escape if we neglect so great salvation? There are many believers who are careless with their lives, careless with everything around their lives. They take life, they take God, they take things for granted. Whatever would be. Careless with their prayer life, careless with their word study life, careless with their commitment in the house of God, and they magically believe that tragedy will find its way of being exempted from their lives. Listen, your possibilities in this kingdom happen to the degree to which you engage the forces of victory. Being at ease and allowing things to run themselves is like kicking a car and then just firing and allowing it to drive itself. You will most likely end in a ditch. Many believers have put themselves in very troubling and disturbing circumstances today because of carelessness. They have made commitments that have brought financial losses. Out of emotions, they just got up and pledged, on behalf of myself and my wife, and the wife is saying, we did not discuss this, I hereby bring 5 billion for the building of this building. They now give you a placard and snap it and put it on social media and keep texting you every day. We are waiting, even 1 billion you've not given. And now your reputation is at stake. Can I tell you the truth? It is wise to not be hasty in speaking or doing. One of the proof that you are matured is to understand the gravity of what you are saying or doing. Everybody say carelessness. Yeah. Carelessness in driving. There are people who drive almost at 100 and whatever, provided the car is moving, they fire even if there is a traffic light in front of them. And then something happens. When you have two madmen like that, you will most likely have an accident. Are we together? Yeah. Carelessness. There are people who take things for granted. They have a problem seen in the night and they want to drive from everywhere to everywhere. You see, before we begin to blame demons, I told you demons are opportunists. There are times that they don't even need to do anything. The carelessness of the saints has already assisted in accomplishing whatever it is that the devil intended to do. Praise the name of the Lord. There are some of you, because of carelessness, with all due respect, you see gatherings in the night and you say, I want to go and find out. You are not a police officer, you are not a law enforcement agent, it's none of your business, your relatives are not there. Carelessness, and you get up and you do not know that these are people who are already plotting how to go and burgle a home. And just when you arrive there, the police arrive too. They pack all of you. May God deliver you from evil. Say amen. How about people who drive knowing that their tire pressure is bad? They will still drive. Their exhaust is dragging on the ground. They will still drive. Petrol or their gas is leaking from the car. They will still drive. And carry passengers. Have you seen those kinds of things? And some of you entered the car. There are many people who got into trouble willingly. They got up and got into trouble willingly. I'm saying this because there are many calamities in our lives that if only we had discernment and then obtain grace to be free from a life of carelessness, financial carelessness. There are people who are in debt today. They collected a car that they didn't have money to pay, borrowed somebody's car and crashed it like the axe head. Remember? All kinds of things. Carelessness, living beyond their means, getting into all kinds of trouble, and today they are in a situation that has brought calamity and pain upon their lives. Ladies and gentlemen, believers are taught by the Spirit to become wise people. And part of wisdom is to be able to live your life with discretion, not to get up and get into trouble. Jesus was teaching us to pray, and he said, deliver us from evil.